What's up, YouTube? I'm Cory, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Cory. But before I get into today's reaction video, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. So before I get into the video, I want to give a special shout out to my subscribers. Whether you've been with me since day one or you're just checking in for the first time, I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Guys, this is just hot off the presses. Michigan State's head football coach, MEL Tucker, is in hot water. And guys, I'm going to give you the juice, all right? So just bear with me. I'm going to read this article. Michigan State coach MEL Tucker denies completely harassment allegations amid criticism from the governor of Michigan. So it goes on. This is from Yahoo Sports. Suspended Michigan State head coach MEL Tucker issued a scathing rebuttal of accusations of you-know-what type of harassment levied against him while suggesting that they were issued as part of an ulterior motive to terminate his contract with the university. Now, guys, if you don't know, MEL Tucker literally just blew up behind a 11-2 season here just a little over a year ago when he took the Michigan State Spartans all the way to the Peach Bowl. Now, they gave him a 10-year, $95 million contract. And it may be up in smoke, but let me continue. Tucker issued his statement Monday afternoon through his attorney, Jennifer Belleville, a day after Michigan State University announced that he would be suspended without pay. Damn. Tucker was suspended following an accusation that he pleasured himself during a phone call with Brenda Tracy. And I'm going to get into an article about who is Brenda Tracy, guys, okay? So just bear with me. She is an anti-four-letter word activist who works with organizations on blank assault education and did so with the Michigan State University football team under Coach Tucker's watch. Again, this is Yahoo Sports, okay? And this goes in a little bit of a caption here. It says, Brenda Tracy's allegation of harassment are completely false. This is obviously coming from MEL Tucker. The proceedings initiated by Ms. Tracy are devoid of any semblance of fairness for any matter of this importance, and the university's hearing scheduled for October of this year, October 5th and 6th, is so flawed, there's no other opportunity for the truth to come out. Now, further, it says Michigan State University handling of situation draws ire from Governor Gretchen Whitmire. Now, and then she says, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmire, meanwhile, criticized Michigan State for its handling of the situation that saw it suspend Tucker months after an investigation ensued, and only after it became public. In other words, she's basically saying they was trying to hide, some inappropriate stuff. Whitmire is a MSU alum, so I guess she can speak on this stuff, right? And she says, as a survivor, boy, this is getting ugly. I'm shocked. As a Spartan, I'm disappointed. As governor, I want answers. We deserve to know when the university knew about these allegations and why they made the decision they did. We need to ensure that one of our state's flagship universities, right, other than Michigan, right, one that carries so much weight around the world, is learning from the past and not recreating it. And this is signed, Spartans, survivors, Michiganers, we deserve better. Now, that's coming from the governor of the state. Now, this is what Tucker says about his relationship with Brenda Tracy. He says that Tucker says relationship with Tracy was mutual. Tucker acknowledged the existence of a phone call in question in his statement while writing that it took place as part of a mutual friendship that grew into an intimate and adult relationship. Hey, man, you got a 10-year deal worth $95 million, and you already know this person is an anti-four-letter word activist. Why would you do it? Plus, on top of that, you're a married man. All right, let me just keep going, all right? I don't need to get off on a tangent. You guys stay with me. Hit that subscribe button and definitely leave a comment, okay? Let me continue. It says here, Tucker, while I am saddened by Miss Tracy's disclosure of the sensitive nature of this call, let me be perfectly clear. It was an entirely mutual private event between two adults living at opposite ends of the country, Tucker wrote. She initiated the discussion that night, sent me a provocative picture, interesting, of the two of us together, suggested what she may look like without clothes. What? Hold on here. So, all right, so this might be deeper than what we think. But of course, he has to show the receipts, though. You know what I'm saying? Coach, show the receipts. You know, let the pictures leak them out. And never once during the 36 minutes did she object in any manner, much less hang up the phone. Coach, she was setting you up, player. But again, this is my opinion and my opinion only. All right? It don't mean nothing. So then it says here, Tracy filed a complaint with the Michigan State University in December, initiating a Title IX investigation into Tucker. I think that is what's typical. I think they had the same type of Title IX investigation with Coach Orgeron involving, there were complaints about some harassment going on at LSU during his really down period after they won the championship. And then, of course, LSU went to the toilet. But that's where I seen the Title IX before mentioned in an article about Coach Orgeron. But let me continue. It says, citing that investigation, USA Today reported the alleged details of the April 26, 2022 phone call that was published late Saturday. In her interview, Tracy became extremely tearful to the point of sobbing, describing this portion of the party's encounter. A report from Michigan State obtained by USA Today said Tracy could hear Tucker pleasuring himself, including every stroke. She could hear the noise of some kind of lube being used. And Tracy said it was so loud and gross. And she could hear the coach making some noises, okay, and moaning and stuff. And she said Tracy kind of froze in the moment at first. Then Tracy thought to herself, oh my God, this is happening and I can't stop it. Good Lord, you're still on the phone with him though. Why? It's going to happen whether I like it or not. Tracy was trying to figure out what to do. Hang up. That's what you need to do. Hang the phone up. Tracy kept thinking over and over that she has to say something. Oh, yeah. Just let him just keep doing what he's doing. The longer, the better. The more guilty he becomes, right, of some inappropriate act on the phone. Referring to her, she says thinking over and over that she has to say something, that she can't let this happen again, referring to her prior experience of being a victim of assault. Oh, my goodness. Tucker defended the phone call as part of a mutually consensual and intimate relationship in a March letter to the Title IX investigator. Okay? And so it just says in his statement Monday, Tucker detailed what he described as an ongoing personal relationship with Tracy. Ms. Tracy and I engaged in dozens of calls throughout the fall of 2021 and winter of 2022, many of which she initiated and which occurred late at night. What's really going on? Ms. Tracy encouraged our personal relationship by inviting and accepting gifts from me. I'm going to say here, let me skip around. It says, Tucker wrote that those gifts included a donation to her nonprofit and expensive athletic shoes for which she provided her shoe size and a mailing address. Tucker further defended his account of his relationship with Tracy, writing that it took place after he and his wife had been estranged for a long time. Tucker, 51, is married with children. All right, so it just says here that the Title IX hearing regarding the issue reported will be scheduled for October 5th, as I said earlier, and 6th. During a Michigan State's bye week, Tucker is in his fourth Okay, guys, so now I got corrected. I thought he is in his 4th year as Michigan State's head coach and the 2nd year of his 10-year, $95 million deal. Coach, man, you should have tucked that and focused on your money, okay, and kept it straight business. It says that they rewarded him with a contract during the 11-2 campaign in 2021, again, when they saw the win at the Peach Bowl. So, look, the next thing I'm going to do is give me a moment, guys. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to get to the video. Let's get to the details as to who Brenda Tracy is. Okay, all right, guys, I'm back. So now this is from the Detroit Free Press, this article. It was dated September 10th and published after 10 p.m. And it says, who is Brenda Tracy? She's a assault advocate and accuses Mel Tucker of harassment. This thing here is going to get ugly, okay? It's going to get ugly. Brenda Tracy, a 4-letter word survivor who has made informing athletes about misconduct her life's work, is accusing Michigan State football head coach Mel Tucker of that type of misconduct April 2022. Now, it's 2023, guys, and this is just coming out. A USA Today investigation published early Sunday morning found Tracy filed a complaint with the university's Title IX office, claiming Tucker made those type of comments, unwanted comments towards her, and pleasured himself while on the phone with her, reopening her wounds as a assault survivor. Tucker acknowledged the phone call and said he did pleasure himself, but claimed it was consensual phone, you know what. Now, how these two met, it says here, how Tucker and Tracy met. Tracy and Tucker started working together after the coach moved from Colorado to East Lansing in 2021 prior to his 2nd season with Michigan State. Tucker met Tracy through a mutual connection, and Michigan State paid her $10,000 to share her personal story with the team. So she's coming in as kind of a speaker, to the players. Tracy told the Michigan State players about her story as a mother of 2 that was gang, R-word, ED, by 4 college football players, and challenged the good men, meaning the players from Michigan State in the room, to educate themselves on correct behavior and call out their teammates for bad behavior. All right. Tucker had his players sign Tracy's pledge and agreement to be accountable in areas of consent and repercussions for violent actions. Tucker was highly complimentary of Tracy on social media after a visit, setting up for visits for the future. Okay, now here's her history. On his surface, Tracy's trip to Michigan State University was nothing out of the ordinary. It was a type of talk that she had turned into a profession since publicly coming forward about her assault in 2014, 16 years after it happened in 1998. She was gang, R-word, ED by 4 football players, again, according to her report, but prosecutors ultimately decided not to try the case. She became an activist against those types of assaults, aiming to prevent misconduct on college campuses and with athletes. Now, it says here that Tracy criticized Michigan State Title IX department in 2018 over mishandling records on an investigation into those type of gang, 4-letter word accusations against former Michigan State basketball players in 2015. All right. And they are sending a very clear message. Don't report and don't sue us, said Tracy in 2018. I don't know how anyone on campus would trust the university enough to go to their counseling center or to report an assault. They would just think that the university is going to out them. Is horrible. It goes to exactly why Michigan State University is in trouble in the first place, shows their culture exactly. All right. And here it says she was challenging to push change, to change the NCAA bylaws. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Listen, coaches. It's a lot of coaches out there in a lot of different sports, okay? And you guys got to hold, just like you hold your players to a higher standard, you yourself have to be above the standard, meaning compliance. okay? Doing the right things all the time and not thinking below the belt, using the below the belt as the brain, okay? Now, again, the coach has been suspended. He's going to have his day to obviously to fight these things that's been levied against him because he potentially could lose a lot of money. Again, I'm just reading. First one was yahoosports.com, and this other article I read to you guys was from the Detroit Free Press. But again, hold themselves to a higher standard, avoid these things from happening, right? And apparently, again, the coach could have been misled into thinking that there was something going on, but apparently Brenda Tracy says there was nothing going on, okay? And how the audio, somebody was recording that phone call, right? And that's how it got out. And Michigan State University is trying to damage control. You got the governor involved, okay, because she's been a victim. So this thing doesn't look good. Hey, guys, leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel. Let's talk with Cory. Let's talk with Cory out.